You looked at... Hang on. Sorry, Corbin. You had a look at the race already. What, lizard men? Do you mean? Because I actually used to collect them. I played the tabletop game, actually. I mean, it's been a few years, but I actually, even around 2011 or so, I was actually writing a blog where I documented my lizardmen army that I was building. It's actually like the armies I had with Warhammer. I mean, originally back in the early 90s when I was like teenager. No, I was much younger than that. It's not trying to pretend I'm that old. No, I had Dark Elves first. I had Skaven ever so briefly, until I realised I had to paint several hundred models to get a workable army. And then... it keeps doing that. I always want to put the Casket of Souls on the side. Where did I lose one? And then, who was it? Vampires. And then Lizardmen. So 3 of the armies I've collected over, the last 20 years or whatever, are in Warhammer 2. But that's why I was always saying Lizardmen was going to be first. But then the Tomb Kings came out. And it seemed more current and topical. Plus they're really interesting mechanics. So I like the idea of that. But I've watched Let's Plays and stuff because I didn't get the game till Christmas. But I really wanted it. I couldn't afford it when it first came out. I basically just watched lots of Let's Plays. So, yeah, I never played tabletop. I played 40k tabletop and I played the RPG. So I know something of the lore, but Total War Warhammer is my first real war game in this universe. Yeah, I was much more of a 40k. I got like 40k when I was 11. I'm much more of a fan of 40k in general. There's like the lore and such, and that's from playing on the tabletop and such. But I just love how this... I can never settle on an army to collect that I really liked. That was like my army. There's probably several in 40k that I could quite happily. I was just much more into the lore. I really love the 40k lore as a universe. One of the things I love about Total War, it's like the game I've always wanted. There was a game in the 90s called Shadow the Horde Rat, which is basically like a computer game version of Warhammer. It was terrible looking back as well. This is the kind of a game I wanted for the last 20 years. And I could just... yeah, exactly, yeah. I'm the same. I like because you get to play them all. It's like... I think about the probably a few hundred hours. It probably cost me 300 quid to buy a Lizardmen army. Hundreds of hours to paint it. Then I use it and I actually was building up for like a tournament. I wasn't really taking the tournament too seriously. And then after that it was just kind of like, oh, actually this army doesn't work as well as I thought with the meta and such, or if I want to get the army working, probably have to buy this unit, before I know it, I'd have to get a whole new army. And then it's like, well, but then I want to try something different. And it's like, this is great, if I don't... I mean, I think about the Wood Elf. I had this Wood Elf game. I was about 90 hours into it. Yeah, exactly. It's not as versatile, so even then you're kind of stuck in with your actual... what you've got. I mean, I kind of enjoyed the painting and stuff. I'm kind of enjoying actually doing the... just doing some Photoshop type stuff with the thumbnails and stuff. Just almost feels like a digital painting. But yeah, I put 90 hours into a Wood Elf campaign. I realised I was playing it completely wrong. And you know what? I just started again. And carried on, did a lot better. If I had spent that much money, building an army to realise I'd actually been playing them wrong, yeah, it's a much more of a time investment. Anyway. I don't know, one of my friends who... let's just get him to go in. Sorry, let's think about what I'm doing. Let's just target the tower. See how quickly we'd take. And we might as well, let's just move these guys up as well. And get those over here ready. Now keep Khalida back. because she gives extra weapon strength and such to even the catapults and things. Let's see if I can do her. Yeah, the expense is terrible. I mean, it's a hobby, isn't it? I was kind of all really into it, though. I don't know. I had this argument many times to explain to him, saying like, I honestly think this game is better than the tabletop version of the game. There's always so many issues, and then like there's a big rules change to change the rules, new codex, and then you have to build a whole new army. Here you just get little patches to help balance tweak, and you can do that a lot more often. And you know, I was saying to her, it's like instead of trying to extol the virtues in the sense of, you know, if you just play multiplayer instead of playing like the game, of course, like, you know, the painting and the collecting is all big part of the hobby and stuff. But with 40k, for example, you know, I still read the books and stuff, even though I've kind of given up with it. I might go back to, if I've got a bunch of extra income, disposable income somewhere. Oh, that tower's down. Let's destroy this tower. Now, I might be getting a bit cocky with these guys. I doubt he's necessarily got much that can do anti-large, so we'll get the stalkers in as well. I feel like the necrosphinx can tank an awful lot. Oh, let's get the... I don't know if these guys are going to be any good shooting at the towers and such. Yeah, yeah, I tend to come to the conclusion, oh god, what are you doing? Oh, I'll tell you what I was thinking about doing. Sorry with this. I think I was having this issue yesterday a lot. Sorry, I'm trying to talk and think at the same time. And thinking's hard. I realised I'm not casting any spells. Let's have you pointing in that direction a bit. You have a banishment. Increased damage. Let's see about sticking that down there. Yeah, I just, yeah, the thing with tabletop, I just find it tedious. The whole hobby side of it, I don't know, it's... I feel like spending 6 hours playing this game, I get a lot more enjoyment out of it than, you know, spending that amount of time painting or assembling miniatures and stuff. And you still won't even be close to being done. Where's my necrosphinx gone? Is he chasing somebody? No. Let's get him to attack that guy. Well, let's try and get these to focus on here. Let's just get my Tomb Guard in through the gates. And in fact, let's pull the stalkers out to a position where they may be able to shoot. We'll get Khalida in as well, where she can get some of her buffs and such. How are you? Oh, you're just in the middle. Really, I should get you to target, because you are anti-large, aren't you? Our players are anti-large. Let's get you to focus on the ball boys while we get everybody else in. We should really cast Broner's Time Warp on these guys, just to increase the speed, increase area of effect. And let's get this down here as well. That's careful, it's actually, well, I'd say it's going, it's not exactly going down quick, he's tanking out quite nicely. But, let's be worried about getting too cocky. Alright, how's Khalida doing? Let's get her in. Let's actually try and get these guys in properly. Ignore the Lord to an extent. Hit him as you go past, but... I see a lot of people on the walls actually. My archers are taking a good amount of damage. Right, let's see if we can get these. Might as well get these stalkers back in. I think sending them in, they're not good enough. They're not good enough to kind of survive by themselves. Let's get, yeah, let's do some healing. Oh, you've got a crown of command as well. I have to bear that in mind because I've got these kind of things. And let's get you in somewhere, and let's net these guys. And oh, have you run out of ammo already? I guess you were I think they were shooting at people on the walls. Let's get Khalida in there. Oh, let's oh no, hang on, I didn't want to select the archers. He's getting actually hurt a lot more than I would like. He's tanking a lot, but I think I'm being a bit too overconfident with him. He that's why I miss having some kind of healing spell. Let's do time warp. Again. Yep, I said it. You heard me right. If you don't...
Hi, Queen Khalida.
Oh, magic resistance, people in range. I don't think they've got any mages. Everybody's running now. Oh, that... See, I would love to get some stats as well on, oh, I don't care about chasing after them, do I? On, friendly fire. I'd be interested to know how much of my archers actually hit my own guys at certain points. Yeah, 74 kills. So I'm happy with everybody's performance all round, I think. Yeah, as far as the tabletop goes, I don't want to actually bang on about it. I know it's one of my other friends I was trying to extol the virtues of this over like playing on a tabletop, but it's too much into the. I mean, the different aspects of the hobby. I like the idea of having a fully painted army. It is quite good when you get a fully painted army, but it's like, well, some of the other conversations, like some of my mates would happily, if they had the money, just pay somebody else to do it. Which even then I wouldn't want to. I don't know. It's kind of weird. The game's always been one of the weaker parts. I really enjoy the background. I like the collecting aspect of it, and the painting, creating the cool pieces. But yeah, generally the rules have been largely disappointing. There's a lot of effort, even when you have got everything. There's a lot of faff in transport and stuff, and whatever. But yeah, and also the great thing about this is like it's nice to know that 8th edition's alive and well. Yeah, I mean, yeah, no, doing it myself as well, but it just always kind of thing that it's like I probably will end up doing some tabletop gaming again at some point. I always kind of feel like, oh, if I had tons of money, you know, I'd like to have a house with a like a games room type thing. Why has my money dropped? That's gone down by a fair amount. Let's no, not occupy him. Just raise it. What happened? Am I no longer trading? My trade's gone down loads, hasn't it? Who's not trading with me anymore? Have I... Is that something that's changed a couple of turns ago? Did I just miss a notification somewhere? Ooh. Let's see if I can remember. Oh, Hexart was trading. They were... Did I lose some resources somewhere? It is trading. Cetra's trading. I don't remember there being anybody else. I don't know why my trading income has gone down so much. Ah. Yeah, children. Wait until they're grown up, then you can get them into it. And then you can use them as the excuse for playing more. Or you can do that with gaming as well, so... Where are... I did have a buff for some reason to trade, and I can't remember what it was. What was giving me a buff to trade? I had a 20% buff to trade for something. Well, I can't remember what it was. That's weird. The trade's gone down massively. I don't know why. I mean, it's not like I've lost any resources. I don't think. Don't know, there must have been an event that I forgot about. I tend to find with the two, because you get these events that... Oh, I don't know, maybe the new racer, you never... The older races, and I think it still carries over in the Mortal Empires, you don't get... The events are a lot longer, lasting for 10 turns, so it's quite easy to just forget and get used to them. And you think they're always going to be there, and they're not. Okay, I'm going to save my money till next turn, because we'll actually be very close to being able to build a second thing. I think we're going to build a citadel here anyway, as well. So, get your votes in now. What do you want to see? I'm kind of easy with all of these. Well, we've got our lords on war sphinxes, and we maybe we've got one necrosphinx, but we don't have any hero titans. So, tempted to go with that building first. But if anybody's got any requests, I'm fairly easy either way. And then we'll get the other ones in this settlement once. Oh, it's only 5 turns away. Actually, that's pretty damn close. And then we should be able to have all of them. And in fact, I don't think... Ah, you're quite a while away. I should build that. No, I shouldn't. I should wait. No, save my money. Save it. And 7 turns. We'll save the canopic jars for now as well, unless I get it to like 500 or something, because we'll want them for when this goes down. How much again per turn? Don't know if that's changed yet. No, don't spend your money. Don't spend your money. Right, unassigned skill points. Which one's this? Oh, it's you.
To be trusted.
Oh, let's go with the lawkeeper. You can't get arcane conduit, but you're actually facing the possibility that you're not really going to be doing anything for a while. You're just kind of going to be waiting here for a war that might never happen. Well, we'll see if things change actually, because Exartor does seem to be improving with us. Skip you. Yeah, the tick did nothing. Oh, is that everybody? Again, losing track of the turns. Oh, the explorer has a move. And setup. Oh, that's him, isn't it? The one who I'm having hang around. Oh, you're gonna get here soon. Get to the star tower soon. Be nice to have some money to build buildings there. This prince just going around exploring.
Next time we move.
And there we go. Yep, just saving money for the moment. So we can build some cool buildings. You can tell when it's starting to get late, it's got to talk less in between turns. You feel yourself getting tired, been running out of things. What's going on over here? That was Malekith then, wasn't it? I assume it was. What are the exiles doing? I want you to take... Are you going to take Nagorond? You might. Oh, I'd love it if he takes Nagorond. I mean, like, you've got a long way to go if you want to, like, defeat him. Even if they lose Nagorond, it's not going to be, like, the end of the world. But, oh! Your ally's been attacked. Ha! I thought they might attack me, but this is always going to happen at some point. And this is why we cancelled our treaties. Brilliant. We were planning to declare war on the Southern Sentinel soon anyway. The only annoying things... Oh, I haven't got a choice. But the only annoying side of it, if I declared war... Oh, you bastard. You motherfucker. This is what I was saying. They could be annoying. There's no point. No point, because... I could do damage, maybe, take out a key unit, but I've got two pretty strong armies coming. What did I say only a few turns ago? That this is why they need to be dealt with. Obviously, it needs to be dealt with earlier. If I had declared war on them, I could have got... Oh, they only sacked it. That's alright. Potentially could have got Itza to join as well, which means I probably wouldn't have got hit with, because I'm going to get penalties for this with Itza. Hopefully not too much. Hopefully the war won't last that long either. No, the war won't last that long. All the colours are a little too similar on that mini map. Yeah, settlement sacked. Oh, sod off. See, these, I don't care about these anymore. It's like kind of like, well, I'll do it if I was planning to do it anyway, which I'm only going to bother doing. I'm not going to go into Hex Hostiles territory to do it. Oh, is that a Necrotect? Who's that? There's a Necrotect. Oh, he's just part of the army. Okay. Oh, he got it as well. That's fine. I was going to say, I don't think it would have really made a difference. He doesn't pass that buff on to the rest of the army. Yeah, increased mobility. Oh, maybe it does actually. Lord's Army, extra 5%. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, maybe it does carry over then.
Find my harem.
Item drop. Oh, I think it was one of these, wasn't it? One of the islands gave me like a 20% buff to... I still reckon it dropped more. No, trade's gone up again, 300. I don't know. Who knows? Rampage is standard. I'll just charge bonus.
course.
There's a few islands over here.
Asap commands.
I need to send you to replenish somewhere, really. I'm not actually on the coast here. This is in my territory. Does Hexortal lie me left? If I get military access with these guys, then I could just move into their territory. I'll replenish in their territory. Nope, you don't care enough. But you are going up to 38. Maybe one day soon. In which case, let's... You definitely need to replenish before you get into the sea. I guess we really need to go for over here. And we'll try and get into...
We do not tire.
Oh, no. What am I thinking? I will move half distance. And then go into the Scorpion stance. That's not what it's called. Tomb Beneath the Sands. I mean that... 7 turns. We should increase his replenishment. I think I was looking at that before. Maybe I'll do that now. Maybe. I know it's only an extra 3%, but... He already gives a small buff? No, maybe not. None of his magics I'm desperate for. I mean the unbreakable... I mean, I'll get it at some point just to have it in my back pocket. Like, if a battle's going badly... I mean, if his battle's going badly with Khalida's army, we're really in trouble. It could keep him in the fight longer, especially once you can basically your entire battle line just not fall back. But yeah, let's get this one up. I mean, that's not gonna look at them. No, I mean, I don't take that down to. The might not come into effect until next turn anyway. We'll see. Maybe she can go through the sea and then just make a quick stop. Oh, I don't know actually. It's a quick stop all the way around here, isn't it? Which, because of the corruption's going down though. It's trending towards 20%. And once I needs to do with the army. He's going away. Well, in 136 turns, there might be a rebellion if nothing happens. Who's raiding? He's raiding. Okay. Which just might mean that they have a rebellion and maybe they lose a settlement. Maybe. I don't think it will happen. You can hope. That doesn't actually cost me anything to colonize. I mean, normally it's like a token amount of like, I don't know, I definitely had 50% off because of one of the books in the gash, but it's not still not enough to get it down to 0. This is pretty cool. I can't see any Dark Elf armies either. Oh well, there's a little one there. I mean, who are the Dark Elves at war with? I mean, it really has no effect on me, this whole battle up here. I'm not really planning on going up here. I mean, they are the second. And they could do. Their territory seems to come all the way down here, so they're not friends with anybody. Oh, they did confederate with these guys, which means they have some territory over here. Huh, so if Lothar deals with them there, if Hexorotl, it'd be interesting to see actually as my guy moves up if if Hexwater is really doing anything to attack these guys. And then we've got the Exiles, which I want them to do well. I don't know, it's because it's weird. I don't care. You can't confederate, but they're not going to get in my way. The other Tomb King's going to have to be dealt with. And 46 settlements. It's interesting because, like, up to now the Dark Elves had this entire area, this whole northern continent to themselves. They can't do what they want. But it's interesting. I've been curious to see what having Katep here and the Skaven would do to that balance of power. And they're still doing pretty bloody good. Because a lot of the Let's Plays I watch, they always ended up being massively strong.
Challenge me.
Oh, I didn't actually move him. Let's see if there's still any... No, that's actually destroyed. Be interesting to see what the extent of the territory is. I know there's another settlement over there. I'm not actually going to see all of them.
Unfinished.
You stay here. Oh, hang on. Is it time? It is time. And I've got lots of money. Nobody voted. So I'll get to pick. Right, I need to build, as much as I would love to build 2 of those things, I really want one of these, because then it really is going to become our recruitment capital. And unless anybody, I'll give it a second, but I'm going to go for the Hero Titan, I think. Haven't said that. Let me just check for a moment that we... Oh, let's, I want to check my skills on my Necrotex. Now, this is a Scorpion guy. Where are my other ones? I forget, I think... Oh, it's Lamezash's army. Rolls right off the tongue. He... just gives me more War Sphinx. So something to bear in mind. If I build the War Sphinx one, well, I'm going to build all of these as soonish. And this one I think just gives me extra Ushabti. Now, next turn I can recruit another Necrotex. Once this one goes, I can colonize that. Oh, that was weird. I can do it now. I didn't think he had any movement. It's a weird. There is some weird movement kind of things when you go on land. I'll come back to that one then. He's died in action. Yeah, well, big whoop. Okay, let's have a look then. Let's see what Necrotex we can buy, because this might make a difference. Stalkers, Ushabti, trustworthy. We totally did. I forget what the other one was, but it was kind of cool, wasn't it, when we had the option? I'm sure it was a Sphinx or something. I kind of want to wait again. Wait, I don't even know if there's a Hero Titan one or a Necro Sphinx one. I should really just Google what potential skills there are. I mean, more Ushabti's good. I don't think we got lots of Stalkers now. Simple cruel Stalkers. We can recruit 6 of them at the moment, and we're working towards more, so I'm not that fussed. Okay, unless anybody's got any thoughts, I think I'm going to go for the Hero Titan. Just because we don't have any yet, and they are cool. Oh, it gives Untainted as well. Oh, they all give Untainted. Huh. I can't remember which one of these I went for. Province capital buildings, and it was, I think it's this one. I think we were deciding that would be minus 10%, but it's all too far away to care. Alright, Hero Titan. An extra 1% from trade. I know it all adds up, but for 3,200, 6 turns. Oh, I can say that's gone down. It's because of this, hasn't it?
Address me as your highness. Address me as your highness.
No, you can't actually reach anyway. I don't think.
My dynasty
I imagine you
reigns
can't reach
supreme.
either.
Defend your king,
I am
slave.
very, well, not disappointed, just angry. I wonder, let's just have a quick look to see how that's affected. It's still going up. They don't like my war or broken treaties with the Sentinels, but it's not that much of a modifier and it's still actually going up, so that's fine. Right, let's repair that. So it's 6 turns. I think that's definitely gone down, hasn't it? I think this must have got downgraded one. That's annoying. That's very annoying. So it'd be like 10 turns, won't it? So we still got a good amount of money. Let's buy Star Tower. Seeing as you're fully upgraded, let's get the obsidian back before we forget. You're nice and cheap, plus extra growth would be nice. No idea what we're going to put in here, Will. No mad rush. Could upgrade that. It's not needed at the moment anyway. Can upgrade that for 2,000. I mean, upgrading a few of our ports at one time might not necessarily be a bad thing. Let's upgrade you. And I think I want to put a growth building here. Because that's fairly cheap. And then, effectively then, those will be fully upgraded and then all the growth from then on will be for this. You'll get in. I'll have to double check my public order and what commandments I've got in place, because if anybody's on a +5 but is still getting this, we won't really be needing it anymore. Oh, Chamber of Visions. I do want to upgrade that, don't I? I think that's a bigger priority than that, at least. Yeah, we'll keep the growth building. Won't worry about that one. And then we'll upgrade this. We'll be able to get more. Oh, oh no, I've just thought, haven't I? I can't build a Hero Titan building here. I mean, I can, obviously. I need to build up. I don't have a cavalry building here. I mean, I've got it here. I'm gonna have to. Does it matter? Does it really matter? I mean, like, I can't build everything in one settlement anyway. Not if I want these extra buffs and such as well. I could delete this. I just seem to have. Seems like a good idea to have this all in one place. I mean, we could recruit our lords and heroes in a different area. But I could just build it across the border, because here we've already got that. We can get up to rank 5. Up to, yeah, the 5th rank. And then we can build. Oh, see, that's the thing. We can actually build all 3 of these buildings here. Whereas you can't build a second thingy here, because we'll delete that at some point, move into one of these buildings if it's still in these settlements if it's still needed. We've already got the scorpions in the other place. Yeah, sorry to get anybody's hopes up, but I think that's probably more prudent. As excited as it is to race towards that. I really want to get as many of these up to rank 5, and I would just want to be able to build as many units here, and then effectively then only going over to the border to build those 3 big guys, which yeah, so I can't remove that anyway. I mean, I could potentially yeah, no, I'm sticking with this. We need the gold. Yeah, it's a touch disappointing. It doesn't matter, it's fine. We'll get there. We just have to be patient. With that in mind, do I keep saving my money? No. Let's spend my money. I don't think it's going to be a good few turns now before the next settlement is up to rank 5, but can we hasten it? Let's... No, we can't really. Ability, corruption, devastation. I'm just trying to think if we can stick another growth building in here somewhere. Like, let's get rid of this, I think. We could probably get away with getting rid of that. And we'll just stick a couple of cheap growth buildings in there next time, just to really accelerate this. I don't like upgrading them necessarily to the 2nd level. Just because you only get, for 1800 you get only an extra 10 growth. It might be worth having one of these leveled up in this area. Extra 5% casualty replenishment. I don't know. If this becomes like a new front line of a future threat, then maybe, but even then I wouldn't want it in this settlement. Okay, let's build this one like we were going to. We've still got plenty of money. Oh, the Lost Valley. Oh yeah, that's... They're going down. Vampire Coast is still going down. Oh, let's put in a public order building, because we want to reduce the corruption anyway. A lot of things reduce corruption, actually. I never really noticed that these do corruption as well. So... with that in mind, I don't... The only reason I got public order problems is because of the corruption, I think. Between like my military presence and such. So let's... I mean, that's not more, is it? That's going to get it up to untainted 3. Yeah, so let's just go with the extra growth there as well. Because then we can kind of work towards this one becoming another level 5. Oh, we still got money. Oh, copy desert. I really should do something with you, shouldn't I? As soon as you're my capital. Oh, it's... No. Yep. More money. Is there anybody else? Let's see who else hasn't moved. Oh, it's this guy. This guy always gets me thinking about... I might leave him there because he's still given an extra 25% off the time, which will save me a turn on both of those. Not that I'm a massive rush. I don't need the growth, and 3,200 for one percent of trade is... I feel like they need to do something else with this. At least give like a little bit of an extra reward for the third tier. I mean, I know they're all supposed to add up and the economy's very different, but I don't know. Oh, I was gonna... Yeah, let's get that one upgraded. That's easy to forget about, that one. We're probably never going to get the Fortress of Dawn, I doubt it. So it'd be nice to just get this one done and dusted and then we don't have to think about it anymore. Who else has a move? That's all I'm... Oh yeah, just you. Who else? Aha, these two. Let me get you guys to spread out a bit and you can go in different directions, just try and see where his armies are. But I might get... I would have thought I would have seen some high elf armies by now if they were going to send anybody after me, but... Oh, Avalons. It might be worth having a look at the high elves, see if anybody's... I set up as a movement just to see if anybody's willing to go to peace now. It just seems to be like some unnecessary... unnecessary wars at the moment. Hey, Hexorto, you're actually a lot further up the list now. I've already looked at you this time, I'm sure I have. Fuck it, I don't care about the High Elves. If they want to come to peace with me, they will offer it. At some point they'll be like, oh wait a minute, we've been at war forever and we've never actually fought a battle, so why don't we say we'll just call it quits, and you stay on your island, we'll stay in our jungle, you stay on your island, and we just leave it like that. He has moved his guys up there to the raider, but they're not. It's so bizarre. Like, I thought that the area was kind of coded to, if they've lost all their settlements, they'll basically just try and get a settlement, even if it means suiciding. Because otherwise they're just going to attrition till they're dead. If that's even possible. I don't know if there's a minimum. At least for your lord. Oh, it's nice I get to see what he's up to now. Oh, what's it to do? Oh, it's just probably going to finish them off. It is a trespassing in Hexorto now. Oh, because that's the other thing, of course. If Itza and Hexorto don't like each other and I don't know, Itza decides to go to war against them, I'm going to get dragged in. Because that's how I think I got dragged into a couple of the other wars as well. Then it just being big distractions. Where are you going? Maybe I'll send Setep to get them in the sea. But they'll probably just run away again. I probably won't be able to reach them this time. Oh. Ah, critical failure. I'm guessing he shouldn't come back either. Recruit your Shabty if I do. I've got all these events and I don't really care about. Oh, do I still have the raid the following region? Maybe I should have done that. Get a little bit of money and such.
My father demands it. Prince moves.
It's a bit funny they keep saying my father demands it and it's like, oh, very well. It just seems odd. You would think like after however many thousands of years he's been dead, he still just cares what his father thinks of him. It's a bit weird. I mean, like, you would think you might have got over those kind of issues. Oh, is that Mazdamundi? Why is Mazdamundi over here? I can't see how... Oh, I'm gonna say, I can't see how... what the diplomatic relations are like. And I think this is the screen it shows me. So yeah, I don't know. Red isn't good. In fact, it's the same colour as the people you're at war with. I think Hexwater's about to go to war with Itza. And I'm going to get dragged in. Unless... Nope, yeah, I was going to say unless I side with Hexwater and turn on Itza, but that's just asking for trouble, isn't it? It's going to happen, I can see it. But I should at least be able to get these two territories and then... maybe just... yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, Mazdamundi isn't here. I'm sure Mazdamundi isn't here just to settle these places. That would seem like a colossal waste of his time. I don't really want to... Oh, can I not get in the ocean here? Oh. In that case, let's carry on the slow kind of...
The goddess wills it.
Oh, that's a really slow walk. With replenishment. I kind of... oh, it's just annoying because where's... your border? It's here. Yeah, what I'll do, I'll just march. Yeah, go next turn because I think like a turn in friendly territory, go into that stance as well, and they'll probably all be replenished.
To your king.
Hey guys, how you doing? Are you? Yeah, you are a level 5 settlement. Oh, I'd be tempted to take the level 5. I mean, it would go down to a level 4. I should just take it. I mean, I just have this aversion to just having one settlement in a province. It's a bit silly though, just... yeah, I think I'll probably try and keep it. Wait, who do I want to go in first? I guess the guys with the catapult makes sense.
Address me as your highness.
Because the cavalry, quote-unquote cavalry army will... then if the horsemen, the Necropolis Knights are going to be like, wow, this is actually quite a good garrison, isn't it?
Nehekara will be mine. They challenge me.
Let's just move this one closer. I mean, there's no... I said there's no rush. We just...
Petra watches.
Not the button I wanted to push.
War for Nehekara.
Now how does it look?
Send the chariots.
That hasn't changed. Let's have a look at the map. Do we... I don't like waiting for... what? 5 per turn. I don't know why it's so low. I know it's meant to be based on how many guys you have, but we've got a lot of graveguard here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But they're not exactly going to stand up very well against the temple guard. It's only one gate. I don't know how good the Necropolis Knights actually are. I haven't used them yet. I imagine it must be quite good actually. They're pretty high tiered unit. They're not the ones with Hellbirds. I mean, my Chariot Arch is going to be next to useless. I probably should wait to build some towers. He's on an Equisphinx, isn't he? So I could probably get through that gate really quickly. And you're Death Wizard, but you don't have the... You probably have Soul Blight, but you won't have a Vortex. I'm just wondering if we really concentrate our guys more on jumping through the gate, rather than really worrying about the walls too much. Because even with the towers, it's like, oh, our Tomb Guard, I think I called them Grave Guard a few times, aren't going to be any good against the Temple Guard. I mean, the Stalkers are anti-large, actually. The, I don't know about the cavalry, I'm guessing this cavalry is a armor piercing though, at least, and poison. Armor piercing anti-large, so be good against the Croctogols and their monsters. Sod it, I say, let's just go in and it'll be fun.
For the Creator God.
You can't always just fight battles you know you're 100% gonna win. You gotta sometimes. It also probably helps that being Tomb Kings, I know I don't have to pay for the replacements, but if I do lose, I lose any characters aren't immortal, so you know there's that as well. And if I'm not mistaken, this guy's one level too short. So we'll this should be... I've got a catapult, which ain't gonna be good at much. I kind of wish some of your monsters could actually just attack the walls directly. I feel like... especially some things you can get like your weapon skill, weapon strength, or weapon damage up to like massive amounts. I might get the catapult to just target the towers. I don't think it would do much by itself. I mean, it would take them down, but it would take a long time.